Hello, my name is Dr. Kirill Chukanov. I'm inventor of quantum-free energy from ball lightning. I work on this problem 25 years. I started to work in my native country, Bulgaria. I moved to the United States 21 years ago, and now I'm in my home in Salt Lake City. I created during this period of time, many experimental generators. I proved the reality of quantum-free energy. Quantum-free energy is energy generated by artificially created ball lightning, and here law of conservation of energy is violated. Ball lightning is unusual natural phenomenon which happens in nature very occasionally. Ball lightning in the nature lasts few seconds, maximum 1 minute, and then disappear with explosion or without explosion. This phenomenon is not well understood by conventional scientists because they explain everything with existing physical laws and accepted physical dogmas. Ball light is beyond science. Ball lighting represents two-dimensional quantum macro object, something like balloon, and this represents positively charged nucleus, and around this nucleus there's electron layer. So ball lightning represents giant macro atom. For this quantum object, usual natural laws are not valid. They are valid, but in some cases they are violated. Because ball lightning as quantum object has some quantum parameters which cannot be violated. For example, electrons in these giant macro atoms, they obey Pauli exclusion principles. Electrons are not just randomly, they have no random energies, they are stuffed on some energy quantum levels. And electrons which are closer to the giant nucleus, which contains trillions of trillions elementary electrical charges, these electrons which are closer to the ball lightning nucleus, they have enormous energy, much more than energy of high energy cosmic rays. This energy at the moment of formation of ball lightning doesn't exist around in the close environment. This energy is gift of Mother Nature. This energy is hidden. It cannot be just taken from ball lightning. Ball lightning must be excited. And now I'll show how Engine 1 works now. Engine 1 is for demonstration. It produces good over unity, but it's not ready for business. We need to make some changes, improvement on Engine 1, or better to build another generator, which will be self-sustained, a closed-loop generator. So no energy from outside, no electrical, no any another primary energy source is needed. This generator can be installed even though in desert, mountain, and it will produce any kind of power without anything from outside. I mean primary energy source or some material substance. My future plans. First of all, of course, we need some investment. Not big investment to build I plan to build two kinds of quantum generator. First small one like Engine 1, of course improved, self-sustained, which will provide some house with enough power. 30 kilowatts is a lot of power. So this house will be absolutely independent from big energy suppliers. And second kind of generator, Omotron, it will produce around 1 megawatt electrical power. This generator will supply with electrical power some neighborhood, 100, 150 houses, or some plant, business. This is much better because per kilowatts this generator will be much cheaper, much more inexpensive. I calculated this will cost about $300-400 per 1 kilowatt installed power, which is much less than another alternative energy sources like solar, wind. They are $5,000-6,000 per 1 kilowatts, and they have a lot of disadvantages. You know, they produce very little power, which is not feasible in the general balance, energy balance of some country, less than 1%, and they never will produce much more, you know, because sun, wind, they don't work all the time. In the night, sun doesn't shine, clouds or wind, and they wind farms, you know, they don't produce big power, and they need transmission power lines, which are expensive too. Quantum energy doesn't need transmission power lines. It's independent. It produces energy on the place of consumption. In the case of natural disasters, you know, like earthquakes, like hurricanes, like some another natural disaster which happens late time more often, they will happen more often. This system of centralized energy supply, electrical supply, will be destroyed. You know, transmission power lines, big power lines. We see what happened with nuclear power plant in Japan this year. So, if there will be no local electrical supplier, this will be catastrophe in this country. You know, people without electrical power. You know. So quantum energy has these big advantages. It is very inexpensive compared with traditional energy sources, and this technology is relatively simple. So I am absolutely sure that quantum energy is the future major energy source for our planet. Thank you very much for your attention.